Excuse me, guys. My name is Piyush. I'm from India. I have a YouTube channel and I interview students all over the world.
If you're looking for a job or if you're coming for studies, it's better get that place.
Right.
Students are really struggling to land a job. But if you have proper connection and all, yeah, it's easy. Like
It's easy.
you utilize many things, LinkedIn, Indeed, everything. Get more connections here.
Let's be real, every uni life is not great for students.
Yeah.
There are financially, there are going to be difficulties.
Yes.
Financial wise, being a student is really hard.
And what kind of job role are you targeting right now?
That time was easier. Like now the rules are getting a bit more difficult here. The immigration rules and all, they are like massively deporting people from here.
So welcome guys, welcome to Study Abroad with Piyush. That's our YouTube channel. Thank you for taking time to do this short interview. We are in Oxford, right in front of the Oxford State Business School. And please guys, why don't you introduce, I know you are studying in Oxford and you've studied in London. So just maybe introduce where you are from in India,
Okay.
where you are studying and what are you studying?
Okay. So I was born in Kerala and my schoolings were done in UAE and UK.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing bachelor's in occupational therapy.
Bachelor's in Occupational Therapy. Wow, I have a lot of questions for you. How about yourself?
So actually, I was also born in India, Kerala.
You can give it to him also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was born in India, Kerala as well. So I just came here on 2022 September.
Yeah.
So I just came here for doing my bachelor's.
Okay.
So it was in public health,
Okay.
and I just finished my series, and I just graduated last October 2025.
Yeah.
So still searching for jobs. So I'm working in a place. So I'm still looking for something.
So now you're on your PSW.
Yes,
So, and you studied from University of Greenwich,
Greenwich,
in
London
London,
campus, yeah.
in London campus. Awesome, guys. So occupational therapy.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about it. Tell me what are you guys studying, and what exactly is this whole domain about, and what kind of jobs are you going to be targeting?
So my initial plan is doing occupational therapy for 3 years,
Yeah.
and then I'm planning to work here for 1 year, and then convert my passport. By that time, I will convert my passport to UK passport.
Okay.
And then I want to go and settle in UK.
Okay.
I'm in UAE.
In UAE.
Yeah.
So your main goal is to actually maybe spend more time in the UAE.
Yeah.
And what kind of job role are you targeting right now?
Again, occupational therapist or clinical occupational therapist or handling with mental health. That's
Handling
what.
with mental health.
Yeah.
And do you see there is a lot of opportunity here in the UK or in Dubai or wherever in the UAE?
In sense of occupational therapy, the
Yeah.
reason why I chose occupational therapy because there's more scope here.
Yeah.
And I've been promised to get jobs here.
here.
So yeah, in UAE, I mean, someone need occupational therapist at one point in UAE. So I think I will have an opportunity there.
Yeah.
But in UK, I'm sure about the opportunity.
So UK, you feel that for occupational therapy there are going to be more opportunities.
Yes, yes.
And how about you? You studied public health, and what are you doing currently on your PSW? And what kind of a role are you targeting?
So currently I'm working as a support worker in a residential care home. So basically I'm looking for jobs which more primarily focus on public health, like public health research analyst, public health therapist, and a counseling man. As you said, we have a broader perspective. But if you need a promising role, you need to do a master's.
Right.
Like for example, in epidemiology, it's the base of public health. But if you want to become an epidemiologist, you need to do the master's in that. So same, if you have background in public health, you can do mental health nursing as well.
So
Occupational
are you
therapy.
planning to do your masters now?
Right now, I'm not planning to do my master's.
yeah.
My focusing on gaining some experience.
Right.
Maybe in UK.
Yeah.
I'm also looking for European countries and Dubai as well.
So when you guys are here now in Oxford, so tell us some hacks about how life in Oxford. What do you like about it?
Okay.
How do you manage your living here? Tell us something interesting about Oxford that you like.
Let's be real. Every uni life is not great for students
Yeah.
in a sense that yes, you get an exposure, but again, there are financially there are going to be difficulties.
Yes. Especially if you're on loan and then
Yeah, and also especially in Oxford because it's a student-based place. Getting part-time is really hard.
Okay.
At least for me. So I really don't I really value my uni. Oxford Brookes is a really good uni. There are a lot of opportunities, but again, I am not a person who's more comfortable in Oxford. I'm my family is settled in Bristol, so I
Right.
just rather go there than come to Oxford.
We are going to Bristol.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So I hope I can see you there too. Yeah. Again, financial wise, being a student is really hard. Doing like managing your household.
Right.
Like I'm from family oriented place. I'm coming from far away from my family, and I do still find it difficult to process things.
Right.
But again, just try to get friends. That's the biggest hack I can say. Just
Yeah.
have friends, be socialized, know how to look after yourself. Rest can be like secondary, to
Right,
be
right.
honest. Yeah.
And make you sure you are managing your financials very,
Yeah,
very well.
very well.
How about you? Any thoughts, anything from Greenwich, from here in Oxford?
There's a lot of difference between Oxford and Greenwich. Like,
Yeah.
Greenwich is a densely populated area and a tourist attraction. Oxford as well, but and I compare both these places. Like for me, I felt more safer in Greenwich because
Okay.
I was studying there for 3 years,
Right.
and my house was there.
Right.
And for me, I find it's a good place. And the thing, like I'm coming from Kerala, so and the base of like I need to manage my part time, I need to do my studies, I need to do the household course. So it's pretty difficult as a life as an international student. But once you get a job and once you're settled, it'll be easy for
It'll
you.
be easier for you.
So it's tough phase. Like
It's definitely a tough phase. You guys are right now in the hustle mode. This time you have to really work hard.
Yes.
But you're saying that finding a part-time job in Greenwich was easier as
Yes.
compared to Oxford Brookes.
Yes.
Or Oxford as a city, right?
Also, like not only Greenwich, like when you go to London areas, it's like the more shops.
Right.
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunities there because of the crowd. So it's better. Like if you're looking for a job or if you're coming for studies, it's better get that place.
Right.
And University of Greenwich has better acceptance rate for students as well
Absolutely.
in terms of international. So I just got my offer letter within a one day.
Yeah.
So
So for you, how much was the rent you were paying in Greenwich and how much is the rent you are paying here in Oxford?
For me, I'm staying in uni accommodation.
Okay.
So per week is 180 pounds.
180 pounds per week.
Yes.
So about you can say
600 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About yeah.
Again, but like private accommodation is actually the same amount, but like excluding the bills.
Right.
Yeah. So
In this your bills are included.
yeah.
It's
So
about
I would prefer uni accommodation.
uni accommodation.
Yeah. So, and again, I'm not the one who's taking financially care about this. Like, it's my parents.
Yeah.
So I don't have like much say in this, but again, I'm trying to do everything to help that
Right.
and maintain.
And it's good accommodations. Student
Yeah.
accommodations are generally decent,
Yeah, they're
right?
decent. Yeah.
And how about you? How much rent were you paying?
so when I came here, I was in a shared accommodation, and I was living with my friends. So we were like 5 of us. So at that time in 2022, I was paying like rent nearly about 300 pounds,
For-
which was including bills and all.
For a month.
For a month, 300 pounds for a month,
Yeah.
not a week.
Yeah.
At that time, for 3 years before. So right now I'm paying like 450.
450.
Yeah, in that area, a single bedroom. So
Yeah.
I find it's quite cheaper than here.
So guys, this is like crazy. London is cheaper than Oxford. Of course,
No,
she's staying
to be honest, I'm just a bit far away from London. Like my house is in Kent, Gillingham. I don't know if you know that place.
Which place?
Gillingham, Kent.
Gillingham, Kent.
It's
Okay.
like half an hour drive from.
Yes, but
London.
if you are studying at Greenwich, you can actually live in Gillingham,
Yeah,
Kent because
yeah.
it's right there.
Yes,
right?
and you also got a bus as well, so
Bus.
you don't need to go by train and all.
So with Greenwich, if you're there, you can actually have access to very cheap accommodation, I would say, in Gillingham, Kent. That's another great revelation for us. Thank you so much for sharing that part.
Okay.
And anything that you want to tell the students who are coming from India, should they come? Should they not come?
Personally, when I'm so attached with UAE, I
Yeah.
would recommend not to come. But again, if you guys really
Yeah.
need an exposure and if you wanted to explore a lot, I think UK is kind of peaceful. It is really peaceful. There are a lot of greenery.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have like a certain like goal, please do come. If you're just saying like I'm gonna just earn money like as much as I don't think you will have a life in UK.
You will not have really a life in here.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to add to that? If you
Yeah,
wanted to
fast.
tell something to yourself 4 years ago,
I wouldn't have come here. To be honest, like that time was easier. Like now the rules are getting bit more difficult here. The immigration rules and all, they are like massively deporting people from here. It's like we people came through legally, but there are people,
Yes.
other people who are coming to different source. So if the rule is for them, it's also affecting us as well.
Yes.
Because people are targeting us. So right now, it's okay. You can come here if you want to get a better education. You can come here, but don't expect that you can stay here for a long.
Right.
So that's how the situation is here right now. Like students are really struggling to get a land a job. But if you have proper connection and all, yeah, it's easy. Like
It's easy.
you utilize many things, LinkedIn, Indeed, everything. Get more connections here.
Right.
That's the main thing here. Reference, experience. That's about it matters here. So
So you're saying that
I
it's
think,
tough.
yeah.
It's
It's
becoming
tough.
tougher.
Yeah,
The
tougher.
regulations for the
Yes.
bad elements are also impacting the
Yes.
good guys.
Yes.
And because of that, it's tougher to
Yeah.
have a longer term stay.
Long term. Yes.
And if you really want to get an opportunity, do networking, build your connections.
Yes.
Because that's the way to kind of, open up more
Yeah.
doors for yourself.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Sorry, I know you guys have been around
No,
shopping,
no.
but it was lovely talking to both of you. We got a great comparative opinion from Greenwich and from
Yeah,
Oxford.
yeah.
So fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. But fantastic. Thank you, everyone. And there was us at Oxford, comparing Oxford and Greenwich for all of you guys. And if you love this and you want to continue learning more about studying in the UK, subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But until then, see you guys in the next video.
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.